economic well-being of the nation because of the tension we have, this needless crisis we have in River State. In River State, my mind tells me that look, we could just wake up Sunday and then begin to see all manner of chaos and crisis. I'm worried really, because when you have non-state actors making statements like these, when you have political leaders who are hell-bent on just, achieving their own aim, irrespective of, whatever happens to the people or the interest of their different states, you begin to get worried. So just an appeal again, non-state actors, the politicians in River State, we know that, look, over the years, we have not done enough really, to create a functional democratic culture. And so that has created monsters, political monsters, who are holding the country by the jugular, who are holding the state by the jugular. But again, we also have to look at the common good of the people and avoid any needless loss of lives and property, shedding of blood, or causing destructions to the well-being of the nation. Because it's going to hurt us at the end of the day. These politicians would always find a way of taking care of themselves. So just an appeal, really, to our politicians, the non-state actors in River State, that look, we will survive this. These two shall pass. And like I told the Lagos politicians, they will not be the first and they will not be the last to rule Lagos State. The same thing in River State. The people that are giving Rivers trouble today are not the first to rule the state, and they will not be the last. River State would outlive them. God bless Nigeria State.
Thank you very much, Fad. We appreciate you. Well, let's open the phone lines to see what people have to say about the Torah of issues that we're currently dealing with. Although there's one tiny light there, the price of PMS might come down, it might reduce as a result of the favorable metrics like the reduction in the price of crude and also the stabilization of the naira. We've not seen any sudden downward spiral, although that also bears a lot of disadvantage to the funding of our budget, amongst other things. But like I said, the tiny little light there is that we currently might start buying PMS at a slightly reduced price. But there's the National Assembly and their issue. There are the different state assemblies and their issues. There's the conversation around the rebasing of the economy and how it might be creating some sense of falsehood of economic improvement, and many other things that we've had to deal with. And even the state of security in some parts of the country is questionable. We have former security agencies that have now been accused of being complicit in the proliferation of small arms, amongst other things. So we have quite a number of issues to talk about today, and that's why I want to give us an opportunity to talk about these issues without any form of restriction. Now, if you're calling, please be aware that what you have is 1 minute. So all your thoughts should be contained in that 1 minute of talk time that has been allotted to you. Please manage your time when you call. Tell me your name, tell me where you're calling from, and let's get straight into our conversations. Hello, morning to you. Can you hear me?
Hello, good morning, Sage.
Yes, good morning.
I'm Professor Koboko from Waterfront. I wish former best Vice President Baba Obasanjo happy birthday. The infrastructure of Ojore is along Sᴏᴜ Bridge. They destroyed the bush of June last year. They took 50 feet from the edge of Kota, not from the demarcation road. So they want to do the road from Sᴏᴜ to Ijuroku. Yesterday, I passed there. I saw one forklift and a caterpillar. The hole, the pillar, is only what is there now. So the Ojore Bridge has been abandoned. So I want to tell Nigerians, because some anchors say we don't ask questions. Why do they abandon Ojore Bridge after collecting all the taxes? It remains the taxes of relating, buffering, working, that is WALKING. So when then they use the money tap, when they collect this May 29, 2 years ago they do. So they have abandoned Ojore Bridge Road. Are you hearing me?
Thank you.
I'm not going to talk too much.
Thank you very much for calling. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
I can hear you. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Samuel. I'm calling from Kitwasis. Let me quickly talk about the issue of River State. I'm very, very sure it's not as if the Combo is asking Mr. President to intervene, because he has intervened when the whole issue started and nothing good came out of intervention. Secondly, when you look at what is happening in Lagos State, they impose this speaker, the speaker they have rejected, they impose it on the people of Lagos State because the members, all 36 members made this clear that they only agree to return Obasa as a sort of the imposition and intervention of Ochoba and Babafisi Akande sent by Bola Tinubu, which is not it's not democratic, it's not logical. So Nigeria is watching. Let them continue to do all this kind of shenanigans. So Kumba is just calling attention of Tinubu to the pending boom that is about to occur in Rivers State. Thank you very much.
All right. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, morning to you.
Morning, Madam Fish.
Yes.
Good morning. This is Samuel calling from Ojedubega.
Welcome.
Yes, Oga Fuad, good morning, sir.
He can hear
Let me say something concerning the River State issue. You see, day before yesterday, I make a statement and I told you, I said something. I said, even though the president intervened, the intervention is all about his own personal interest, not about the interest of the people of River State. You see, he is keeping silent. The president is keeping silent because Wike, as a minister of FCC, is doing his bidding. And I'm telling you that it's high time they take a step backward. If not, when the problem starts, I am telling you, both the minister, both the State House of Assembly and the president himself cannot defeat River State. I am telling you, because this is the serious issue that we are facing. If they dare impeach the governor, I am telling you, all of them will not even have peace. They can't even go to that state. Thank you.
All right. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Lady Sage.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Lagos.
Nice to have you.
Yeah, ordinarily, River State is in a bad state. Bad state in the sense that whichever we want to look at it, River State is in bad state. Because one, the governor will be working in one direction, the state of assembly and the assembly will be working in another direction. The River State is already in bad state. But this is my point. Because I have ever supported the Wike in the case, they should take their time before they impeach Bara. Take their time. At least in the next 1 year, you can impeach him. Impeach him with strategy. You don't just impeach him.
We can barely hear you. Can you please speak into your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said they should give him time. You don't just have to impeach him now. Of course, wait for more evidence so that when you are impeaching him, people will see at least more reasonable evidence that yes, you are impeaching for good reason.
Okay.
Because one, I just need for River State, the people. Because one, these two people fighting, the people will suffer.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful day. Hello.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
My name is Mḽoɪᴜ from Yanakbaja.
Welcome.
See, for the first time, I go with the last caller.
Okay.
See, the truth of the matter is that I don't know whether most of the caller they have watched the video when all those guys come. I take my time to watch the video this morning. If they go to any court that will tell them say they are still a member of the house, that means that court nobody will be. I don't know whether you can get and play for us because when they were at the camp, the speaker was saying that with the camp, they read the law when they made at the camp. They read the sentence when they made at the camp. So for me, as the last clearly said, they are overdoing this thing. As it happened, we are just wait. Call the man, let us settle. Make because now, I not agree. I go take Ghana. So for me, I don't even get that video of the camping. Mona play, I look with the year. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. Please let me clear the backlog of messages we have on Facebook so that we can take fresh ones. Moses O. Sunday says, what is the point of protecting the dismissed officer who was arrested with the firearms? We're not ready to deal with the issues of banditry in this country. He says further, Mr. Fuad, 10,000 naira is too much to give to protesters. 2,000 is enough to send those people out for protest. At least they were able to eat after the protest. Can you see the level of poverty in this country? May God help us. He's referring to the protesters that were outside the National Assembly, some in support of Natasha Akpoti and the other in support of the Senate President, Godswill. We have Prince Oluwasegun Fumi, who says, good morning, Sage. We voted for the wrong people who do not care for the masses but their own selfish interest. Another item talk where Michael says, hello, Mainland FM. It's unfortunate that the present government is not bordered on the manner at which foreign established businesses maltreat the citizens. For crying out loud, how can a service provider who has deliberately placed his telecom machines on auto-renewal so that money can continuously be deducted automatically from one's phone's credit balance without any authorization from the customer? This is nothing but a fraudulent act which the NCC and the Consumer Protection Agency should take up. What they cannot tolerate in their country must not be allowed here. Just like DSTV did by going ahead to increase their tariff even when the court gave an order that it should not be increased. If I may ask, can anyone violate court order in their own country? Finally, please help me appeal to IKDC Ijegun Business Unity Kotun to restore power supply on Ashipa Transformer along the Jagimo Road in the Jagimo community. We have not had power supply for the past 8 days now. The most annoying is where they would bring highly ridiculous estimated bill at the end of the month since there's no prepaid meters. God bless Nigeria. Temidokpo Notoye from Jagimo community. Thank you very much. You can start sending in your new messages via Facebook at Milan 98.3 FM, where we're currently streaming the program. I'll be sure to read it. It's Open Mic Thursday, so you're not bound to any 2 or 3 stories. The floor is open. Any issue that you want to discuss, you have an opportunity to do so. Hello.
Hello, Baralola.
Yes,
good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
All right, Peterman says my name from Shomolu. You see what is happening in Rivers State. When a country decides that they cannot obey even their constitution, is it not a constitutional provision that says when you defect from a party that elected you, you lost your seat? So what is the stand of this 27? Lawmakers, we should not talk to the non-state actors, the assigned documents. We should talk to the government. Let the government obey the law, and then this miscreant will not come up. And Obasanjo is telling me this morning that in his lifetime, Nigeria will be great again. I want to ask you questions. When he was the president, did we have in this country where Boko Haram terrorists are asking for dollars as ransom? The federal government is spending dollars, terrorists spending dollars. Is that a part of greatness? 565 Nigerians killed last year. Is that a part of greatness? And then Abia State, Ebonyi State, Kano State, stop the list of the SS3 students that drop out from school. Is that a part of great? Banding? How do you force people on Band A when they don't have the money to pay for the Band A? Are we not living in a free world? Should I not choose what I want?
Thank you very much for calling. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mother Faith.
Good morning to you.
Yeah. Oh, my friend, what?
He's well.
Yes. Mother Faith, without mentioning words, I want to hammer on the insincerity of this APC government. Because the way this APC government is taxing Nigerians, even when Nigerians are suffering excruciating hunger, they keep taxing them. The only thing they think is tax. It's not acceptable to us. Let them fight corruption. They are not fighting corruption. Mr. Tumbu came and told Nigerians that he met an empty treasury. So what has he done to recover all the money stolen from a Nigerian treasury? That is what Nigerians want to know. They are tired of being taxed to death. Let us show security. Thank you, Madam C.
All right, thank you very much for calling. We appreciate you. Hello, morning to you.
Good morning, Sage.
Yes, good morning to you.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
We thank God for another day.
Yeah.
My name is Ambrose and I live in Mowe.
Welcome.
Sage,
Yes.
whatever happened in Rivers State is a rape on democracy. What I expected the Supreme Court to address first was the defection. Was it right? Before you even begin to say the 27 lawmakers are legitimate members, why did they defect? I'm afraid because of this democracy now, You see, we are not practicing this democracy. We are practicing civilian dictatorship. All over the federation, might is right has overruled the rule of law. All over the federation, if you belong to APC, wherever you go, you succeed. Look at Edo State. The APC government caused so much chaos in Edo that they had to shift the tribunal to Abuja as we speak now. Nothing has been done.
Thank you.
Everything is what money cannot do, more money can do.
Thank
and
you.
what power cannot do, more power can do.
Thank you very much. Thank you for calling. Hello. Hello. All right, I'll make it back if that was you. Hello, good morning to you.
Morning, Sid.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Robert.
Welcome.
The federal government of Nigeria should not handle River State issues with kid glove. Whether Supreme Court give one judgment or they don't give a judgment. If they go ahead to people that I'm telling you, it is the government that will need should we know how Jonathan and Yar'Adua are trying to pacify these militants that they should go back to the creek so that they should not continue to do this thing. You cannot you cannot see the resources of the state, the goods that lay in baby head, you see the resources and you see the junior oil there are beautiful. So what Asare Dokuba is talking is not joking, and the federal government should not take it lightly. That's my contribution.
Well,
Thank you very much.
thank you very much. We appreciate you for calling. Hello. Hello. Okay,
Hello, good
call back. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
My name is Oluwatoyin from Songo.
Yes.
My take is this: in life, if you want to be taken serious, but you have to be very serious yourself. You want people to take you serious. This issue of sexual harassment, sexual assault, what have you, is a serious issue that this woman, Madam Natasha, is trivializing it, and it has trivialized it. And now, it's neither here nor there. Yesterday, I was watching on TV when we got to the Senate. Immediately, she saw the cameras and everything. Everything changes. She begins to smile, laugh, kissing her husband in there. And she has been there for almost 2 years. Everybody does not understand their rules in that house. Now, petition before the ethics committee has been thrown out because she didn't follow the rule. So she has to be serious about it for which to know. And this is the second time. The first time was when we accused Moreno. And that one ended up in a flop because there was no evidence. This the third one happened to her now. People just tag her as Madam Sexual Harassment and they don't take it serious anymore. And on the issue of River State, what Asari said, threatening the state, is wrong. What the governor did, using 4 members to be passing appropriation, is wrong. What the legislators are doing, telling the governor, is wrong. Anything that is wrong, we the people should always stand by the truth. Not when it's comfortable with us.
Thank you.
Because this Asari was condemned by some people just last year.
Thank you.
Support for the president.
Thank you very much for calling. Hello. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
This is Mr. James from Agbo.
Yes.
So what I want to comment on is the decision of Supreme Court on the way they deliver judgments. Now, they should remember that what actually brought about the non-state act of having their freedom in the Southern East was their decision of using technicalities to bring number 4 to become number 1. And today, they are not putting all this into consideration that the life of people will be at stake. They will just be delivering judgment without minding what becomes of the effect afterwards. Don't you have the right of security issues? Many challenges we have not solved for any one of them, and now we are here busy creating new ones. What kind of human being are we? Sometimes I don't know what to say because these people we are not behaving so much. They are not behaving like humans. Thank you very much.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
My name is Abdullah calling from Kola.
Yes.
First of all, let me first address the River State fast. If Supreme Court wants to really be serious about the issue, the first thing that caused all this thing that will have solved it back is to first consider the legitimacy of this 27 deputy lawmaker. If the president is wrong, they lost their seat, then it doesn't need to represent the budget. If the thing is invalid, it doesn't need to depend on any commissioner or anything. Then he has done it without power play. But they fail to address the main issue and let that remain in the balance and just make an inconsistent judgment. I pity for the nation that we are. And this is not the first time, and I want to say this, this is not the first time anybody is jettisoning judicial.
Hello? Oh, I wanted you to land with that. Hello? Hello? I don't know if this is our thing or it's from... Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Oh, okay. Good morning.
This is Evangelist Johnson.
Evangelist, do you want to speak up, or I don't know if you're using earpiece or something?
Yeah, it's my network, but I think it's better now.
Let's see. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Rivers State crisis. I think this is not a matter of calling the president, because the president is just one man. They decide that other people may not agree on it, or the governor will not agree on it. I think we should call the National Assembly. It is the National Assembly, the lawmakers, that are the people that will handle this matter. The lawmakers, because they are the ones that are making laws. I think they are the ones that make laws that say, if you depend from a party or a party, then you lose your seat. Then I think they should interpret this law to the 27 lawmakers in Rivers State before they will cause trouble there. Because if they cause trouble in Rivers State, it will affect only Nigeria. Lawmakers in all over Nigeria should talk to those people. Now let them relax.
Thank you.
As they are looking for their own safety, they should leave Rivers State alone. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. We appreciate you. Okay, let's pause a bit on the phone call so we can read WhatsApp messages. Hello, Milan FM. From my own point of view, I doubt if the economic roadmap of this administration is on the right direction. My reason is because if global price of crude falls, Nigeria is in problem because it will affect our budget projection. If it increases, Nigeria is in problem because fuel pump price would also increase drastically. Is that not an indication that something is actually wrong somewhere with the nation's economic plan? If other oil producing countries are using this crude to build their country and to make life comfortable for the citizens, why has our own crude become a disadvantage rather than an advantage to the people? Also, I want to use this medium to appeal to the JAMB registrar, Professor Ishaq Oloyede, to kindly extend the vending of the e-PIN and registration with at least a week due to the issue of revalidation of NIN and generation of profile code, which has caused a lot of delay to many prospective JAMB candidates. God bless Nigeria. Tim Tokwa Notoye from Ijagimo community. There's one here. Good morning, Mainland Radio. My name is Alhaji Remi Olisa. My take this morning is on the Supreme Court judgment on Rivers State. The Supreme Court is the final arbiter in any court matter, right or wrong. Its judgment is irreversible. Based on this, selecting the ones you will obey or jettison is looking for trouble. We're all students of history in Nigeria when the Supreme Court judgment of 12-12-3 installed Amechi as governor of Rivers without participating in any election and declared the present Imo State governor from number 4. Heaven did not fall, so I would advise that the governor seeks political solution to this quagmire. But claiming to be waiting for the certified true copy of the judgment when Rivers State INEC is announcing date for the rescheduling of local government election based on the same judgment that is being awaited. Fubara is a beneficiary of impunity, knowing that one day it would haunt him when Wike skyrocketed you above all other candidates and pushed you through. You don't know it will end this way between the both of you. The jungle has matured now. Please comply with the Supreme Court judgment and save river people from this cacophony. When two elephants fight, the grass suffers. Finally, all the organized protesters by political jobbers should stop embarrassing themselves. Senator Natasha boggled her case for lack of understanding of simple rules and procedures of the Senate. Thank you very much for your message. Facebook, WhatsApp still, I'm sorry. John from Ijaniki, my open mic is about the issue of River State. Those saying that the Ijaw youth should not be taken serious, that they are not bigger than the state. They should remember it took Yaradua to grant amnesty to those guys before the issue was resolved, because military confrontation will not solve anything. We don't pray for violence, but the judiciary should be careful not to destroy our democracy. Here still, good morning dear presenter. Petroleum price has dropped for the second time this year, but it's unfortunate that transporters are increasing prices or have left them unchanged to reflect the drop. Our wickedness and selfishness in this country is second to none, and we expect our leaders to be of angelic disposition when we are giving out bad vibes. Let's continue to deceive ourselves, praying for change and not working for change. Bad leaders will never produce good leaders. Nigeria will survive. Allah bless Nigeria. Rosenjo Olawale from Alakwere. Ola Christopher says the Rivers people should be strong and refuse to give up easily, but they would eventually snatch the state from them in view of desperation for 2027. On Akpabio Natasha Imbroglio, let proper and open investigation be conducted unless they settle it in-house without victimizing Natasha to avoid washing their dirty linen in public. Generally, we don't need this type of democracy that comes with misery. We need a higher order intervention. Have a nice day. You have a better one. Good morning to you all. The senators are playing along with the script written to them by the Senate President. They do not want to go against the Senate President, and that is why they are throwing their support behind him. Our democracy is in danger under Tinubu. Judiciary is a place to get justice. House of Assembly, they are just there for their pocket. There's no pressure group to fight for us legally. I've been caged, captured, opposition party, not party. They are not even in a good shape. We've entered one chance, like Mr. Samuel from K2 always says. Kola sends that particular message. Eugene Oxlade says, good morning, morning crew. My take this morning is on Natasha and Akpabio's matter. What it now looks like is that the woman has been left in the cold by both her colleagues, her fellow female lawmakers, and the opposition. The opposition lawmakers are supposed to put more pressure on Akpabio to resign and call for an independent investigation. But what we have are people that are trying to protect their own. It's unfortunate. Have a good day. Well, thank you very much for your message. Here, good morning, Sage. My open mic. The Supreme Court's decision of using many technicalities to deliver their judgment is one of the greatest challenges we're facing today. The once peaceful region in Nigeria southeast has turned into a war zone where non-state actors have been in charge after number 4 in an election was made number 1 in Imo State. Today they want to start another in Rivers. Do they consider the lives of Nigerians who have been killed because of their technicalities? We have many security challenges and they're busy creating another. They're not concerned because they believe their families are safe. One day, monkey go market, no go return. James from Agbado Junction. Stevie Kelly from Maryland says, my open mic is on the First Bank 44 skyscraper building project. I think First Bank should aim at making statements with better banking ethics and human resource development rather than what they're currently doing. Stevie Kelly from Maryland. I'll read one more so that we can go back to the phone. Good morning, Oga Fuad and Madam Babalola. My concern this morning is about the state of power supply in my area. Shogunle Ladipo in Oshodi. It's almost 2 weeks now that we haven't seen light at all. Please can you help us find out what is going on? When are we expecting to see light again around this area? Let them tell us what the problem is instead of keeping us in the dark about the whole thing. Thank you, Mr. Mark from Shogunle. Alright, thank you very much. It's still Open Mic Thursday here on Mainland 98.3 FM. We're here to take your stories. What is important to you? Here is a platform for you to share. My name is Sage Babalola. So when you call, you tell me yours and where you're calling from and let me hear what you have to say. We're still streaming on Facebook and on YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM, and the number to call is 0913-6000-410. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes, well done. Let me say something concerning the issue of River State. The goal of contention is the resources. We will control the resources of River State. Like what people say, less structure for Bala to follow. One of the structures is using ᴏᴏᴜᴜ as the main contractor in River State, which the government declared. She was better build a house worth billions of naira as compensation for former governor Wike. So we can want those structures to be maintained. This kind of happens. In fact, we don't stop at Wike's doorstep because if we can allow the power to work, There will be no problem. There will be no complete Supreme Court judgment. You understand now? So weekend is the main problem. We don't call the president because he allows it. You understand now? I don't know. I think that Latata has no proof in submission to the National Assembly about his petition. Let me what happened one day, let me tell you. What happened it was my neighbor said that day okay, we do that time. The woman went to submit proposal. I thought
Sir, do you mind sending this story via text, please, so we can, accommodate other people? Please just send us a message. Thank you so very much. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you. Morning.
Yeah, just calling from Abia.
Yes.
Yeah. What really I see in the whole matter is the main actors in this government, they have not helped the presidency, neither have they helped the president, or the president has not helped himself. How do I say this? Look at the issue that is happening in River State. The actor behind one of the actors, the minister of FCT, which is one of the allies of the president or the presidency. Look at another problem in the National Assembly. The main actor involves the Senate president. And look at the allegation brought against the NSA. So where are we now going? Security is in shambles. Our laws, our political setting is in shambles, and the executors of some of these things, they are creating problems here and there. I think the presidency should go to the drawing board. It is not too late to make replacement for technocrats. The majority, we are suffering for it. Things are on the high side. Somebody is they are saying that the fuel is coming down. Is it only fuel?
Thank you.
Of the other costs?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, good morning to you, Babala.
Good morning.
My name is Fᴜᴜ is calling you from Mordofin. You see, number one, I want to say this, Babala. People are saying we should have a institution, not stronger man, stronger institution. Yes. The number one institution in the whole world today is judiciary. And some of our police are contest election in this country. We should know how a judiciary is part of democracy. And the way the highest institution acts, he spoke. They take what they want, they abandon the other. And that's what's going on in the required state. The issue we are talking about that is Supreme Court is supersede anybody. Whether you are Mr. President, whether you are VP, whether you are governor, whether you are the legislator. The person, if you read that judgment yesterday, when we are talking about the cabinet, they addressed that the cabinet yesterday. And the comprehensive we are ready. So by the way, we are another court now that can do anything pertaining to the legislator. The person for the governor, if you don't want to handle that state, you don't want those the people to be threatening the state, yes, we should maintain what is the speaker.
Thank you very much. Thank you for calling. You have a great day. Hello.
Good morning to you, Faith.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, my dear. I say, I talk, Engineer from Yaba,
Yeah.
I talk about the Kubara issue. There were two subsisting judgments, Federal High Court and Federal Court of Appeal, about the protection. And there has been a pronouncement by Supreme Court concerning the Cross Rivers lawmakers. I don't know how another Supreme Court will now make a select pronouncement concerning certain issues. If it is not a black market pronouncement, judgment, it cannot hold water. And that is why you see the Asari Bokubos of this world making that pronouncement, because people's interests are not being carried along. it's no more democracy. Simply because you want to use your federal mind, you are close to the power that be. You just want to have your way at all costs.
Thank you.
It is not done. Let them go back to the federal high court and let them trash the issue of defection.
Thank
These
you for
people
calling.
make their pronouncement in their chamber, and
Thank
it
you.
should be trashed.
Thank you for calling. Hello. Hello.
Thanks.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Tṛepoolē from Ojo.
Welcome.
Yeah, you see, concerning River State issue, I'm advising Fubara to tread softly to see the events of freezing. Those who are beating the drums for him now, when the drums is being come, the next any of them. And if the issue is just to measure better youth to do anything that will be detrimental to the nation, he will be held responsible, and the people who are fighting him now, none of them will come out here. So we should be very, very careful. Now, concerning my pastor, his political so-called is in trouble. If it is not time, we should be careful. Because when the ships are down, people will turn, nobody will stand for him.
Thank you. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Sage. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, my name is Mike. I'm calling from Ladipo this morning.
Yeah.
A quick one. I see everything that is happening now, especially in River State, is because of 2027. And this is the calculation. The calculation is who is going to be of best interest to the president. As the president feels it is making to be of best interest to him. So everything that we are seeing is the care is not taken. The idea is to get Fubara out so that the person that we see in River State is somebody that they believe is a legend is the rich, and as by extension will be able to help the president in the long run. Now, what they are not thinking about is the River people and what happens to River State. Because even in the midst of all this political arithmetic they are doing, if they set River State at blame, it will not be to our best interest.
Thank you.
So my appeal will still go to everyone here. Let's leave. The reason why people are finding it difficult to follow Supreme Court judges is because you know
Thank
that
you.
the judgment that comes from Supreme Court is no longer impartial.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you for your insight. I'm going to Facebook now. Benjamin Issa says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. When one said some security personnel are the reason behind the success of these bandits kidnapping an unknown gunman, the agencies will keep arguing and they will say to provide evidence. Today, the news of the dismissed immigration officer, everyone can see clearly the role of some of these security officers that are aiding the bandits. Another priest was killed by kidnappers. I ask, where is the security that the government of the day promised Nigerians in their campaign? Instead, the assembly are talking of sexual harassment. The president and the governor planning on how to win 2027 election in the mix of hunger, hardship, pain and insecurity in the land. It's unfortunate that the situation Nigeria has found itself. May God have mercy on us as a country. Benjamin from Shogunle. Ayokbo Akintoday says, good morning to you all. The senators are playing along with the script written to them by the Senate President. I already read this. Basil Chika says, what's happening around Nigeria's political landscape with the way it is being handled? If care is not taken and something urgent is not done, the APC might end democracy in Nigeria. Just yesterday, Natasha's memo was rejected by the Senate on the ground of dead on arrival. In another reverse, another call for sleeping dog looms in Lagos. Obasa was reinstated despite the allegations leveled against him. I think we are watching their back because soon all of them will be called to question, both the politicians, the judiciary, INEC. None of them would escape the consequences of their misdeed. Chika Bende from Trade Fair Lagos. We have here, good evening. What part of the world are you texting from? I'll just say good morning to you too. We're going nowhere with the way we're running our democracy. Tinubu wants to turn this country to a one-party country. That's what he did when he was in Lagos. Election will come in APC state, and there's nothing like election notification. But in a state where there is PDP, they will say they were not notified of the election. Look at Oshun River, for example, and his followers are here and they support what doesn't make sense. On Senator Natasha versus Senate Speaker Shenanigan, other senators know the truth of the whole matter, but they do not want to go against the Senate President. All right, thank you very much. Adebiyi Boluwaduro says, good morning, Mainland FM. Mainland FM has turned to Nigeria. The person who introduced 1 minute after does I don't know what you're talking about. Is Tinubu do you mind? Okay, okay, you're complaining that 1 minute is too short. For the time is there, it's only Friday night that we enjoy Friday. Okay. Yes, I don't know, maybe you just joined us, Miss Adebi. Maybe you just joined us. Welcome if you're just joined, because if you're still talking about the 1 minute, you probably just joined us. 1 minute is what we are allotting to people so that we can have new voices, which we've been enjoying. At least we now have new people, we have new callers, people who would rather just send a message before starting to call us. There's a reason why we gave 1 minute, and I've explained 1,001 times, is for inclusion. And you're referencing the governors and how we're behaving like the governors. You ask for accountability, you ask for inclusivity, and we're given a policy that allows for inclusivity and more people to call, and you're complaining. I mean, let's accommodate other people. All right, so if you want to call. If you want to send a text, send a text, whichever you find most convenient. Thank you, we appreciate you. I'll just assume that's what you meant, because I didn't really understand your message. But Ahmad White says, good morning, Mainland FM. I just want to advise our politicians that all the wealth and the power that they're acquiring is not useful in the grave. Where is Baba Adedibut today? Okay. We have Sheon JC who says, good morning, Mainland FM. Pity the nation whose people are sheep and whose shepherds mislead them. Pity the nation whose leaders are liars, whose sages are silent, and whose bigots haunt the airwaves. Okay, you write a poem. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. James says, Sage, I greet you abundantly. Jesus said to Judas, that which you want to do, do it quickly. This is to counter Gege Joshua's advice to his people not to rush the impeachment against Governor Fubara, but gather enough evidence against him. Just as Jesus told Judas, I'm also asking those 27 lawmakers to impeach him quickly if they have the guts and they have the evidence. They don't have to wait for 1 year. Sage, I bet you they won't lift a finger to impeach him. They're just blowing hot. I support Asari Dokubo on whatever he and the other Ijaw youths can do to keep Governor Fubara in office till the end of his tenure. Wike thinks he's above everyone in Rivers State, including those who helped him to power. For Senator Natasha, I advise her to pursue this case to the end. If she has facts, even though I know that nothing will come out of it, I truly feel for you and your gender, Sage. Please take care of yourself. James Obuna from Oshodiwell, thank you very much for being sympathetic to our cause. Darlington Ogba says, good morning, Mainland FM. Sage, so you know they stay house. I talk you're a rich kid. I'm at the office. That's what I mean. I've been at the office. Now for you. My open mic is on our Minister of Power giving Nigerians bobo that electrical sector has increased. Not until we have power for a year, uninterrupted around Nigeria for 2 years straight, then he's joking. Another one is on River State. I just laugh in this country because I thought a ground for removal as a legislator is defection. And when the Supreme Court made Jankara judgments, they did not take that into consideration. We're just a funny set of people in Nigeria. Darlington from Okukumaiko. Sage, enjoy your day. Well, you enjoy your day too. Thank you very much. Good morning, Fuad, Sage, and Lady Mo. On Natasha versus Akpabio, there can be any thorough investigation, but Akpabio will be exposed. We all witnessed how the dishonorable members lustfully admired Bianca Ojukwu during the ministerial screening and the comments that they made. Let's not forget Elijah Abo's sex toy drama. On judiciary, FCT Minister Nyesom Wike cannot be building houses, buying vehicles for the judiciary, and the judiciary will not feel the need to pay him back. The judiciary knew that anything against Wike will amount to an invitation of DSS and the EFCC to themselves. Tinubu is quiet because he's a beneficiary, and it's all about his lifetime personal ambition. Let Nigeria not burn to ashes. the APC government are not doing well. Thank you very much. Thank you. I had to edit that, but thank you. Christopher F. Young says, hello, Sage. God bless you and others. For the River State, Wike should allow the interest of River State people to come first, not that of his and his structure. Wike should stop this war for peace to reign in River State. Fubara supported you and worked for you till the last day when you left office. Why don't you pay him back for good? For the lawmakers, the 27 of them, why do you think that you can eat your cake and have it again? It is not possible. That same small boy, Fubara, is a chief security of that office, so please allow peace to reign. For Supreme Court, you guys should know that if anything goes wrong in River State, they will be held responsible. The APC and the Supreme Court. Why? This time around, you guys have created another history again under Tinubu, another Buhari in Imo State. You people must not destroy this great country. Democracy in Nigeria is supposed to be a blessing to all of us and not otherwise. God bless Nigeria. Eze Anthony says, good morning, Mainland FM. Please, Wike should leave River State alone. We're going back to the phones now. It's Open Mic Thursday on Mainland 98.3 FM. 1 minute is all you have. Talk to us. What story do you think we should discuss this morning? Hello.
Hello, good morning, Madam.
Morning to you.
Yeah, this is Prince from Ojo.
Yes.
Lagos.
Welcome.
Yes, on that, Wike and the female senator, I don't see anything coming out of it. Personally, I looked at the case in my mind. I don't see the woman having a solid proof or evidence to substantiate her claim of sexual harassment. And I'm not sure that the woman is telling lies or something like that. Are you following me?
Yeah.
Are you hearing what I'm saying?
I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Yes, I don't say the woman is telling lies. All the stories around the state saying that maybe the man held her hands and was showing her certain things in the room. They may be right. But that shouldn't be summarized as sexual harassment, so to say. I think the reason has done like maybe dead on arrival. Should have taken it among themselves to resolve the matter and to move on. Because Nigeria has a lot of other important issues to discuss. Not on this ministry behavior and sexual harassment.
Thank you. Thank you very much for calling. We appreciate you for your insights. Let's take another one. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning to you.
My name is Maltinedu. I'm calling from Shaga.
Yes.
I just want to talk on two issues. One, River State and what is happening in the Senate. A court decision does not bring a lasting peace in the family. And I want to suggest an appeal to our president to intervene. May there be peace. Because if eventually the governor is removed, there will be fire on the mountain in River State. There will be threats all over. So it's better we remove the hand of monkey from the pot of soup before it becomes the hand of man. Let there be peace. And the 27 assembly members, let them handle it carefully. All of them, you see, stealing is not a big problem. It's to share the law. They've stolen is to share it. Then on the National Assembly, the same peace I'm talking about, the leadership of the National Assembly should now look at it inwardly and see how they will now broker peace between the lady and the Senate President.
Thank you.
Both parties have gone to court. Let there be a settlement out of court.
Thank you
and
very
let there
much.
be peace in the land. God bless you.
And you too. Thank you. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Balatunde from Ikotu.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to appreciate again for this opportunity being given to one of the other people to call me.
We can hear you, sir. Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, I do call to complain about this issue of USSG call of the bank. But lately, I discovered that the thing has been rectified to my own understanding. Right? So that's the reason why I have to call to appreciate your station for the opportunity. Because if not for that opportunity being given, I'm sure those illegalities and those things that are happening will continue to happen. Right? So that's why I have to call.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for calling. We appreciate you. Hello.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning. But I'm my friend Swat. I'm calling from Agbara. Simon is my name.
Welcome.
And I want to my step on what I want the federal government to do for us. I'm always emphasizing on the agriculture industry. Every nation, can't rely on oil. We extract the oil, we use iron to extract that oil. So let them do something about it. And for the Senate president, he and that woman comes from that idea of respect, everything. He has been trying to find out whether they will back up about she knows that about the agriculture industry before, but they are trying to sideline her. So with what is happening now, we bring in so many things which Nigeria doesn't know. So let us keep our eyes and ears. We have so many things, huh? Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, yes. Good morning.
Yes, good
My
morning.
name is M쏘ɪᴜᴜ I'm calling from Ikeja.
Welcome.
Okay. First of all, okay, I want to let us know that the issue of Senator Maszkowska and the saga, for me, is a game. That woman is playing on our intelligence, and we should not fall for this cheap game. He's playing a diversionary role. I'm not saying whether it was sexually abused or not. But why is he coming out now? After what he did last time in the Senate plenary, when he called because he was asked to change, to move from her seat. Then he quickly, after doing all the things she did, she now remember that she has been abused sexually, which is not what we should be talking about now. So we should be wise and not playing victim to the diversionary tactic. We don't want to take disciplinary committee. That is what he's doing. Right. And we should not force it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You have Elizabeth man on the line.
Eh?
You have Elizabeth man on the line.
Okay.
Somebody have helped us to quench the fire. APC and UK them, they should not put fire on the river state again. The last time I checked, Yaradua was the one that helped to quench this fire. If they think say they feel do anyhow and go anyhow, Boko Haram is on not fighting how many years? As government able to quench them, they won't go with these militants against Boko Haram. They should let them have a peace now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Hello. Hello? Oh, okay. Call back then. Hello. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I really appreciate you and what you God continue to bless both of you.
And you too, thank you.
Yes, my take this one is about the US State and this Senate president. The problem of US State, I'm appealing to the federal government to do the right thing, to make sure that they bring peace to the US State. They should do the right thing. They should not look at one side that they are going to benefit. They should do the right thing before you do this. The Senate president, by the better to accuse him. The man in hand is not clean. People are just supporting him. All those things that are supporting him, they are just supporting him because of a position that they are high in the Senate. They have to investigate that issue very well.
Thank you.
Ababio's hand is not clean. He has a baggage. He has a baggage.
Thank you very much for calling. Oh, I think that let's leave the court and the security operatives to decide that. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Good morning. Can you speak a little bit higher?
I said this is Darlington from Okoko.
Okay.
you and Lady Mo, you are harassing me because I've been calling and no one is picking my call. For Rivers State, I don't understand what even Supreme Court is doing, because they can't say something, one thing, and do another thing. Well, they were saying if a lawmaker defects to another party, that is a ground for impeaching them. So why are they now accepting them back into the legislature again? Your country, this country, people are just joking.
All right, thank you very much for calling. We appreciate your insight. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is Gabriel from Ikorodu.
Yes.
So on the Natasha issue, what I want them to do is to settle that in amicably after the court, after everywhere. Both of them, they are wrong. Both Natasha and Akpabio, they are wrong. Because if they are not wrong, where are they following themselves all about? A married woman, a married man. They are wrong in that way. So I mean, let them settle out of us. On the Rivers State issue, let them center justice with mercy. I'm not a politician, but I want everything. I want everywhere to be in peace, and Nigeria will be in peace by the grace of God. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you. Hello, morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Dou from Mso.
Welcome.
Yeah, in respect of Rivers State, it is clearly stated, it is expressly stated in the Constitution, the Nigerian Constitution, that whenever you betray from your party that you voted you, you will lose your seat. I don't even know what Supreme Court is talking about. The Attorney General of Rivers and their legal people should go to Supreme Court to review the case. Pertaining to the Nigerian economy can never rise because whenever you devalue your currency massively, nothing can change. Forget about it. This government should go and look at what Ibrahim Traoré is doing Burkina Faso. Thank you.
Hello, morning to you. Our last call for the morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Peter Usifo. I'm calling from Abanaja in the country.
Welcome.
On Rivers State, I think I advise the governor, Senior Subara, to resign honorably, so that we will not, if it does be like that of Goodluck Jonathan, who said he will not want his victory to take the drop of blood of any Nigerian. So I will also want Subara to resign honorably, so that Rivers people will not die, especially when it's impeached. Because it's likely to be impeached if it does not resign honorably. As for approaching Natasha, I think Natasha has seen it now that she doesn't even know the procedure and the use of the Senate. Despite the fact that she has the handbook of the Senate. Look at how her petition was thrown out. For tactical reason that somebody else did not sign it for her. Instead, she signed it by herself. So, and we don't know what is watching us.
Thank you.
So, and then we don't have to give them a bad in order to hang it.
Thank you.
We just want to humiliate the Senate president because people don't like him. It's unfortunate that are playing to the gallery.
Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate you. That's our last call for the morning. I'll rush through the messages we have on WhatsApp before we call it a wrap for this morning. Good morning, Sage. The controversy between Senator Natasha and Akpabio is becoming ridiculous and embarrassing. It's very obvious that most principal officers in the Senate have taken sides with the Senate president. However, that will not necessarily put Mr. Akpabio in a good book before Nigerians. The salient option is for the elders of the country to treat the dicey scandal using the instrument of public relations, negotiation, and diplomacy. One feature trait I see in Mrs. Uduaghan is her boldness, her courage, and her sound presentation during plenary, notwithstanding the authenticity of her claims. Nobody can really establish the truth of the issue, but sadly, ego and pride have beclouded the actors in the ill-fated scandal. Noah from Igodo. Oh, okay. That person that sent a message on Facebook said that I am Tinubu because I am giving people only 1 minute to talk. Okay, thank you very much. I mean, I appreciate it. I'll just take it as a compliment. All right, so we have Good Morning Sage and Fuad. The political brouhaha in Rivers should not be allowed to throw the oil-rich state into chaos and pandemonium. The chief architect of the crisis, Nyesom, should be called to order. I wonder why he cannot concentrate on his assignment as the FCT minister and leave Rivers State alone. Why should the interest of one man override the interest of the entire state? Why is Wike making a mockery of democracy in Rivers State? We are watching how this show of shame would end. The Rivers people should save their state from being captured and subdued by a so-called political godfather. Chris from Magwero there with a message. We have Good Morning Mainland FM crew. Rivers State issues will backfire if Wike-backed House of Assembly takes any unnecessary action. Ogafoa, did you see the Supreme Court of the U.S. refusing the U.S. aid move by Donald Trump? Nigeria's Supreme Court has been giving controversial judgment like the Imo State judgment that removed peace from that state. Joshua. All right, more messages here. Good morning. I wonder if the illegal Rivers State Assembly members have the judicial right to impeach the governor. What does the law say for their defection to other party? Captain Jossie from Mautu Estate. With happenings around Nigeria's political landscape, with the way it is being handled, if care is not taken and something urgent is not done, the APC might end democracy in Nigeria. Just yesterday, Natasha's memo was rejected by the Senate on grounds of a dead on arrival. And it was actually rejected because she breached a rule. She's not supposed to sign her own petition. You, as somebody presenting the petition, is not supposed to be the one to sign your own petition. That's why it was rejected. But yes, Senator Nada of the Ethics Committee did say it was dead on arrival. You go further to say, in Rivers, another call for sleeping dog looms in Lagos. Obasa was reinstated despite all the allegations leveled against him. I think they're watching their back on Facebook earlier, actually. But yeah, I'll read one more message before I leave. What an era of absurdity in our social-political space. From the 2023 magical election to Edo with checkered election that forced a questionable character as governor with mayhem following, to the unending debacle in Rivers, the shameful circus in Lagos Assembly, the messy characters at the National Assembly, with some who are supposed to be in jail talking the loudest, with ex-governor from Kogi who became a mystery of an EFCC, etc. The most irritating is the comment from some women, including Itagiwa, whose analysis of the scandalous Akpabio issue sounded like a toddler forced to attend primary school. It's woeful tales by minutes. Let them continue. The chips will soon be down. Sorry indeed to Nigeria. Steve Oferi from Ijaniki. And this is where we close the curtains on conversations today on Mainland Focus. We're due for a break. At 10, it will be time for Creative Nigeria. Every Thursday from 10 to 11, you get to speak to the delectable crew of Creative Nigeria. They all come together to give us an insight into the beauty that is our nation, Nigeria. So stick around. The conversation continues at 12 noon. I'll be back for the global news. So we still have a lot lined up for your listening pleasure on Mainland 98.3 FM. Thank you for your messages, for your calls, for your understanding of our rules here, and for also obeying the rules and regulation of public discourse on radio. Thank you so much. We look forward to talking to you again. I'm Sage Babalola. Don't go anywhere. Where the sound of Lagos Mainland 98.3 FM is still the Morning Express.